Hi guys, it's Mary. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to go over March favorites. I did quite a lot of shopping in March, and so there's going to be some expensive products being shown today. Not all that I bought, but we're still favorites. So let's get rolling. I got this shirt from Amazon, and if I had been thinking ahead, I would have put it on. Total me thing to do. It's cold shoulder, but on the shoulder is like a crisscross. So if you like this shirt, it is an extra large. Ever since I did the Delium Tools video, when I did that video, I got some questions and people emailing me and wanting to know, what brushes would you suggest I get? What is the bare minimum brushes that I need? What does this brush do? What would you say is a good, affordable brush collection? And so I'm going to talk about these brushes more in that video when I get it recorded. But I do want to say that I have tried the Sonia G brushes now, and I love them. These three I bought, and this one was sent to me. Kristen321 sent this to me for my birthday. These brushes are very hard to get. They keep selling out, but they are the softest brushes. These are so soft. They go right back to the shape that they were. The handles, everything about these brushes is just top notch. These make my favorites this month. So soft. Next is something that my mom and dad got me for my birthday. It would be this remote that goes with those candles. I went and got them and put them there so you can see. Okay, now I'm going to turn them on. On! My gosh, they do show up here. I didn't have them in the set because when I first put them on, they weren't like showing up. They were showing up really bright, you know, kind of like when I turn that chandelier light on. It's just so bright you can't even see the little glass beads hanging down from it. So I never turn it on. But for some reason, I guess it's just dark enough in here that you can see it now. Anyway, it's got modes, all these colors, so I can turn them to red, green, blue. And you can set it for a 4-hour timer, an 8-hour timer. You can set it to multicolor and it will just keep rotating through different changes. So I will find out where she got them and then I will link to those for you. But yeah, it makes my favorite. All right, speaking of candles, I got this candle from my friend Michelle. She brought it when she came here. And oh my goodness, she did this video and she was talking about Capri Blue Volcano, and I'm going nuts. I'm like, bring the perfume with you when you come, because I gotta know why this scent is so popular, why she loves it so much, why other people seem to love this so much. And so she got me my own little candle. Oh, this smells so good. And for you ladies out there who also have a picky husband about scent, this was burning all day long one day, and he was here, the door to the office was open, and he never said, "Oh my gosh, what is that scent?" Mommy and Daddy got me this ring, and I'm going to have to link this. This is not from my store. This is, I forgot where I found it for her, but I told her I wanted it. It's a stack ring. The reason I picked this ring out is because, look, it's stackable, but it's got 3 different kinds of metals. I'm one of these people that I don't like to mix my jewelry. I mean, because this is like a big thing for me. I've got a rose gold ring on with a gold ring. I don't mix my metals. If I'm wearing silver, I'm wearing all silver jewelry. If I'm wearing gold, I'm wearing all gold jewelry. This ring bridges it for me. So I don't feel bad at all about having a gold, a rose gold, and this next to it ties it all in for me. It has these silver bands up and down below that have these turquoise little flowers on it, and I love this ring so much. Anything that comes to you in a velvet pouch is probably pretty expensive, right? And out of the league of me spending my own money on it. Although I have something here that I did. It was a special occasion, okay? Yeah, my first Tom Ford palette came from Michelle, and here it is. Oh my goodness. The packaging is so Tom Ford. It is sleek. It opens, got a nice size mirror in here. I love that mirror. I have worn this. You can probably tell I've worn it a bunch. right? This is not the colors I would have bought if I was purchasing this for myself. Because of the price, I would have said, I need to make this an everyday kind of palette, something I'm going to use a lot. I'm using it an awful lot. I have worn this several ways. None of these are matte, by the way. However, it's a formula that it does okay in my crease. I have worn these two shades here all the way on my lid, all the way up. And then gone over it with this one. This one I have worn underneath my eye. I have worn it on my lid. It's gorgeous. So look at that. What? This one here is a green. This one here is a brown. And this one here, of course, is like a highlight shade. I adore this palette. When Marlene and Michelle were here, if you've been watching their videos, they've already told you about this. So the Violet Voss palette, and it wasn't this one that was on my list to get, but when I got there, I can't even remember what the name of the other one is. But I saw it one day when I was over there, and I was like, oh, you're my next palette. Anyway, I saw this palette and went, okay, I'm not getting the other one. I'm getting this. And Marlene and Michelle fell in love with it as well, and we all three got one. So we all have this. Look at the colors. Oh my goodness. And the formulation of these colors is like, I know you want to see it, probably a purple, right? Okay, indigo. So I've got three here, and you know, finger swatches aren't all that unless the eyeshadow is one that also behaves the same way with a brush. And these do. If you want some fun spring colors, but you don't want to spend, you know, $50 for an eyeshadow palette, this one here has a lot of product in it. And you're gonna, now there's no mattes in here. So of course you need something, you know, that has the matte shades that you want to use in it. But you know, a lot of you probably own something like the KVD Shade and Light. And so here we go. This is just all kinds of spring fun. All right, let's talk about blush. So on that expensive shopping trip, which I have been saving the money, it had been burning a hole in my hand. I got it from eBay. My son bought a computer on my eBay link. Yes! So I saved that money and I spent it out. So I bought some things that had been in my wish list for a long time, but I always talked myself out of getting them because, you know, I already have something similar or whatever, but it didn't change the fact that I wanted it. I picked up the blush, finally, from MAC called Gentle. So Gentle is a very popular blush. It is gentle. This blush is so pretty. It pretty much goes with anything, and it is gentle. I like wearing it with soft and gentle. So I got quite a lot of things in PR from Sigma, but two of them, I can tell you right now, are favorites already. Okay, I had never tried any Sigma makeup. I've always been a Sigma brush junkie from the very beginning, since before I had my channel. Back in the days when the best brushes on the internet, according to Jacqueline Hill, were Sigma. And they really, really are. And I will talk about Sigma in my upcoming brush video. So I'm not going to talk about any brushes right now. But I had never used any Sigma makeup. And this blush is so natural and pretty. And it's called Cor-de-Rosa. So it's kind of a peachy, dusty color. And I really like it. Sigma's blushes are nice. There's a gorgeous, nice size mirror in here. You could use this as a compact mirror. And I love the color. It's a matte blush, and I have been enjoying this ever since I got it. And I thought, why have you not ever tried Sigma? I don't know. For me, in my head, forever planted, Sigma is a brush company and a cleaning company, right? I got this. I have a Sigma glove that I would probably be ashamed to show you. There's a story that goes with that glove, and I'll probably tell it at a later date because I got a whole bunch of shenanigans going on in this video already. This, my husband thinks I am completely crazy over this. This is, I guess it's not new, but it's the Sigmagic Scrub. Look, this is genius. And I have never had anything, including solid, that gets my sponges clean that fast. I have soaps that I like. I love the e.l.f. charcoal one. That one's pretty inexpensive. Of course, I love Solid. I have been using Zote because it's so darn affordable. But, you know, I mean, I kind of have to work for it with that on my sponges. I do. I mean, it takes a few. I mean, when I say it takes a pass, I'm talking like, here's the sponge, which I've pretty well worn through this too. You go like that. Oh, it's clean. I've never seen anything clean a sponge that fast. Naturally, it's really good for the brushes as well, but it's genius. It's almost fun to wash your brushes. You just put these suction things right on the side of the sink, and then you take your brush and you go on to the next, onto the next, onto the next, and it's just hanging there, waiting on me to come at it with something. And then when you put this lid on it, these air holes here dry it out. I know you know what I mean when you have to leave your soap set out all night because you need it to dry before you can put it back in the container or else. Well, you don't have to with this. You just put the lid on it and there's air holes in here so it dries. I hate to say it, but I'm probably going to have to keep buying this. These are like little rubber spikes. Of course, the more soap you use, the more spikes that show, but these things work so well. So like you can take your brush, get it wet, swirl it around in here in these little nubbies, scrub the brush. It comes clean so fast. It's fun. I'm sure Sigma has better things to do than watch my videos, but if you are watching someone from Sigma, thank you so much for introducing me to a scrub I can't live without now. The next two things are brow products from MAC. When Marlene and Michelle were here, we went to the MAC store, and I got a few things. This is another product that's been in my MAC list for a little bit, and it's called the Shape+Shade Brow Tint. Now, the reason that was there and I never tried it was because I figured that these tips, okay, these kinds of tips here, I figured that these probably weren't worth the money because they'll dry out really quick. I actually had one brow product, and I wish I could remember who it was, but it made one line. That's it, just one line, and then it was like dried out. What? So I thought, okay, I'll never do those again. But I went ahead, and while we were at Nordstrom, I hit up the MAC store there, and that's where I got the blush, and I got this one. Now, the cap is scary, because see, look at that cap. It kind of looks like this would be gray, or this would be black, or whatever. It's called Stud. It's not. It is probably such a fine line you can't tell what color that is. It's a cool, darker brown. And I used this one, okay, because I couldn't return this to the MAC store. In case you don't know it, you cannot go to a store like Nordstrom in their MAC section, buy a MAC item, and return it to a MAC standalone store. They won't take it. So Nordstrom, for me, is too far away, so I'm not going to take it back. I thought, okay, I'll just use this on the tail of my brow, and I'll get a lighter color for the front. So that's why I have these two in weird colors. This one here is in spiked, and this one is in stud. You've got the pin, and it makes the finest little hairs. And you can even get lighter, see? And I just flick, 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 and I use the other one at the back of my brow, and then you kind of are done. But on the other end is this powder-ish thing, see? And what you do with that is come through your brow. But I find that this is too dark of a color for me to come through there, and I just don't like this end as much. What I want is this end. You know, if I'm really in a hurry, I will put some little hairs in the front, and then I'll take this and kind of go through it once. That's about all you need to do. If you try and like shape out a brow with that, that's going to come out like you used a marker, I think. But the point is that I really do like these. Now, I don't know how long these are going to last. I don't know if I will purchase them again, but I've been impressed so far. It's been a solid 3 weeks that I've been using them. The girl at the MAC store said that she's been using hers for 3 months. I find it hard to believe it would last that long. But if it did, dang yes. If these end up lasting like 2 months, I could see me buying these again for the front of my brow, just because it is so darn easy. And I don't know if I can show you or not. I don't know if you can see these little strokes in here or not, but that is what I'm talking about. This is the only product that I have found so far that will let you get those tiny, tiny little hair-like strokes. And when you combine this with the Benefit 24-hour setting gel, oh gosh, I guess I've mentioned a few times, right, how much I love that. Isn't it always in my description box? All right then, for the longest time, like since the beginning of my channel, what's that been, 5 years? 5 years. For 5 years, I would off and on use a lash serum called Care-Prost. And then I used Blink because it was sent to me. And both of those are the exact same thing. They are, I'm sure I'm going to butcher this word, Bimatoprost. What that is it is a drug, actually. It is for people who have glaucoma. But a side effect of this drug was that people with glaucoma who were taking its eyelashes began to grow. Well, anyway, I decided that I wanted to stop using that because I just started feeling like maybe I shouldn't be using drugs that I don't need, even if they do give me fabulous looking eyelashes. What if you build up a tolerance to it and then, God forbid, you actually need that drug? Anyway, that's what caused me to purchase Grande Lash MD. I'm going to tell you that I was going to try the Babe Lash because I like the Babe like nutrient serum, but I had Sephora card. So they sell this at Sephora. I'm talking to you about it now because you probably say, well, Mary, how can you be talking to us about this yet? Because it's already working. And it's only been like 3 weeks. And I think it's working so fast, maybe because I already had used a lash serum, so it's just boosting it or something. But come in here and take a look at this. This right here, guys, is 2 coats. 2 coats of my mascara. I'm going to have to probably back off of this and use it like every other day or something, because this is going to get to the point where I can't blink. Now, so far I haven't got that problem, but when I push them back all the way, they scratch or they seem like they're scratching. They're definitely blinking on my glasses, and I can't help that. It's sad, but I can only go so far with my eyelashes because I'm a glasses wearer, and I can't wear contacts. I normally wouldn't jump in here with something that I just got. This is PR. It was sent to me by Jen Amber Beauty, and what I really love here is that they didn't even say I had to make a video. I don't have to talk about it. They just want to know if I like it. Yeah. They totally didn't ask me to even mention their product. They just wanted to know if I like it, and I do. What they sent me was a derma roller, and they asked to send me a vitamin C serum, and I said no, I don't want another vitamin C serum. I have the vitamin C serum that I love. I've tried others. They're all right, but I'm still standing with Mad Hippie. But I will take these peptide eye patches because I want to give those a try after I found out that they're not real needles. So I just want to show you what it is. Do you see those little dots? What these little dots are is little needles of serum. And it's a peptide plus hyaluronic acid microneedle eye mask. So these needles are made of serum that are hard. like I said, the only reason that I am telling you about this right now is because the first time I used this, I went, yep, need that in my life. So you peel these little tapes off and you put them here. Now, the beauty of this is you can use this anywhere. You can use it on your crow's feet. Are these lines in too deep? Put them there. You know, you don't have to use them under your eyes. And then, for a minimum of 2 hours, you leave them on. So I put these on and I wore them for 2 hours. And at first I thought, you idiot. You're going to bed. Why did you do that? Because it'll be wore off by morning. It doesn't wear off by morning. If you have an event that you're going to, you want to make sure that all night long your under eyes look great. One of these is $9. I really thought it was going to be more than that because of how well it worked. But yeah. So I can't tell you about the derma roller. I did it one time. I know everybody and their brother talks about derma rolling. I'm the last person on the bandwagon. I never really thought I would derma roll, but you know, there's been a couple of people who are in the field talk about it lately that I trust, so I am giving that a shot. I'll have to let you know down the road how that worked, but this, yeah, let's just say I'm stalking Jen Amber Beauty. I'm watching you, girl. Some amazing stuff here. I've never tried anything from Farmacy. Gosh darn, Marlene, I'm sure glad you gave this to me. This isn't cheap. My goodness, that smells good. Okay, you can see that I've taken quite a big chunk out of this. I love it because it doesn't give me smeary eyes. You know how you use a balm to take off your makeup and then you get smeary? This doesn't do that for me. So I'm loving this so much. It's Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm by Farmacy. And apparently it wins an Allure Beauty Award. And I also learned that it doesn't take as much as I'm using. So I'm slowing down on this puppy. It just melts. Oh, just, and takes your makeup right with it. The heaviest of mascaras, my eye makeup, even the Sigma Beauty eyeliner, which that was in the package they sent me. Talk about an eyeliner that you can't get off at night. That's sticking around a while. It even took that off, right? So if you're wondering about a product to step into Farmacy with, I highly recommend this one. I was told by one of you, I'm going to put her name right there. I'm sorry, I don't know what your real name is. But we were talking in the comments one day and she mentioned Lanocreme, which you guys know I love their bee venom mask. Oh my gosh, I love it so, so much. And it's hard to find at TJ Maxx. I have to pony up for it online a lot because I just really love it. And she was telling me about this. If I couldn't get my hands on the Lanocreme bee venom, that this was a really good mask as well. This is the Andalou Naturals Pumpkin Honey Glycolic Mask. Yeah, it's a brightening mask and I love it. It smells like pumpkin pie. It has fruit stem cell science in here. But what I really like about this is that it's really not too harsh for me. I like the Peter Thomas Roth one. That sucker really burns and it's a little bit much for my skin. I find that I can use this fine. Now I only use it for 10 minutes at a time. They say 10 to 20 minutes. So because of the Peter Thomas Roth one, I've only been using this one for 10 minutes, but I don't get that immediate burning. It has a warming effect on my skin, but not burning. And I really like this. So it has the pumpkin manuka honey, which is also in the bee mask that I love so much, and some glycolic acid, but it's not enough to burn my skin kind of like Pixie, right? The Pixie Glow Tonic that I love so much. It's nice. It's enough that it does the job without killing my face. Well, same thing with this mask. I really am enjoying this mask. You guys remember what I told you about the velvet pouches, when things come in a velvet pouch, right? This, I think, is my most expensive highlighter. It's been in my Sephora list forever and a day, and it is the Dior one. So this was my big splurge to myself. It was this Dior highlighter. If you have pink undertones, I think you would absolutely love this. I have it on today. It is so subtle. It goes perfect with my skin. I love it. And oh my goodness, I'm not sorry I bought this, even though it was a hefty price tag. Everybody has to have one luxury highlighter, don't they? So this one is it for me. Now, I did think, I will say, that for the money, I thought the packaging would be more substantial than this. So this is plastic, and I kind of thought it was going to be metal, and the same with the bottom. It's okay. I love the highlighter that much. So yep. The last 4 I have for you are lip products, and yeah, it was my birthday splurge to myself. It was this Tom Ford lipstick. And I've always said, I'm not going to pay that much. I have bought one other Tom Ford lipstick, and I thought, I mean, it's a good lipstick, but is there a lipstick really worth that price tag? But nevertheless, even though I had that school of thought, still have always had this in every wish list where I can get Tom Ford. It's the shade Pussycat. And I've always wanted it. I've always thought online this looked like the most beautiful shade. Ironically, I'm not wearing it today, but this is what it looks like. When I saw it in person, I lost my mind and I said, give that to me. I'm glad I did because I treasure and love this lipstick. And I've been wearing it. I mean, you can see there's no more TF on the end of this. I've been wearing this every single day. Except today, when it would have been helpful. So the whole reason I wanted to go to MAC in the first place was for these 2 lipsticks. These come from that artist collection. I can't think of what the name of it is. I'll put that there. But I wanted these so bad. Now, one of them was because it's a sentimental thing for me. My first love of MAC came with the lip pencil called Soar. Well, they came out with the lipstick, Soar, and I wanted it. It's this one right here. So I wanted these, and that's what I'm wearing today, is Soar. That one right there is Soar. And I have the lip liner, of course, because it's still one of my favorites. And now I have the lipstick as well. But the reason I didn't just purchase it online and I did it in person was because I wanted my birthday gift from MAC. No, that ain't why. But I did get my birthday gift from MAC while I was there. I wanted to see this shade in person. This shade is called You Wouldn't Get It. And I did. I got it. So that's this shade right here. That shade right there is You Wouldn't Get It. And I love it. I'm not sorry I have either one of these to add to my collection. You guys know I cleaned out that caddy not long ago. Decluttered my lipsticks, I guess, so I could go buy more lipsticks. This is the Dior Lip Glow. I did not buy this. Marlene gifted this to me. And look at this. So we'll put that right there. So it's a balm, but it darkens a little bit on your mouth. So it becomes this beautiful pink. So that's it right there. It's kind of sheer. It's really nourishing. I like wearing this on the daily. I've been wearing this. I'll probably run out of it soon because I've been wearing this to death. I like the way it feels on my mouth. I like the color it turns on my mouth. All right then, that concludes my favorites for the month of March 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Did I talk about something that you actually have or know a little bit about? If you did, sound off below. And I'd like to know what you guys were enjoying for the month of March. As always, I want to let you know that you're the best part of the Fritzy family. If you're not part of the Fritzy family, then just hit the subscription button and then you will be, and that will make my day. You want to be a part of making my day, right? I know you do. If you guys aren't having a blessed day, then please go out and be a blessing to somebody else. And until next time, love you, see ya, bye, and I'm out.
Channel, it's that time of the month again. Hi guys, it's Mary, welcome. That was a little enthusiastic. Hi guys. Yay! It was my birthday in March, did you know that? Yay! Happy birthday to me. Past birthday to me. Yeah, we're going. This is forward and this is backwards. So like we already had the birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. I wonder if I can make my voice go backwards. Okay, the first thing on the list is the shirt from Amazon. Sorry, that has, I typed wrong. and I left the R out. So my brain saw it and then said it. Abracadabra, alakazam, send a Sonia G to every one of them. Make it pink. Make it green. Make it blue. Make it pink. No, here's pink. Make it pink. Make it blue. What happened? I mean, because this is like a big... Sorry. Anyway, this is called Volcano. Volcano? It's called Volcano. You can call Volcano. Oh my gosh, I love you. Not me. I'm not saying that about me. Oh boy. It's such a pretty middle... So this has been on my list for a while. It's called Stud. That's not the name of it, that's the shade. Mac, you stud, take me now or lose me forever. You're going to, and you want to make sure that all night long, all night long, all night long. Lionel Richie is so proud of me. Yeah, I just reached over there and grabbed something. This is it. This is a favorite. Here's my favorite. Oh, it's a big lighter that doesn't even work. What?